Hello guys, I welcome you all on this wonderful platform that is BYJU'S Exam Prep, and I am here in front of you with a very important notification as we all were waiting for CCMT. Finally CCMT have given the complete brochure of theirs, the important dates and the complete schedule of the counseling. So guys, all the students who have appeared for gate 21, 22, 23, all of them are eligible to apply for the post of for the, you can say, for MTech admissions, and I'm showing you each and every detail. So we will go with CCMT 2023, and with that portal will be open, and here you can see that they have mentioned that the centralized counseling for MTech plan CCMT 2023 is convenient platform for the candidates to apply this, and they have also mentioned all the other institutes who are also participating, and they have mentioned that it will be starting by today evening. And now one by one we will go for all the important things. First of all, we will go for the schedule. Okay, that is the most important thing, schedule. So when we see the schedule, guys, okay, I'm coming on this side. They have mentioned first of all, start of online registration, fee payment and online choice filling will be starting from today. They have written 10 AM, but it will be starting by evening. And then you can see last date for registration unlocking by the candidate will be 22nd of June. Try to do it before that only. Then last date for online registration and fee payment by UPI debit or credit, online payment have to be done 24th of June. Then they have said last date for resolution of issue related to fee payment. If you are going to say that payment have been done but still it is not showing the payment status, then the last date will be for that is 26th of June. Then my dear, okay, last date of online choice filling, locking of choice by the candidate will be once again Monday 26th of June. Then you can see automatic locking of saved choices 26th of June. If you fill the choices but you do not lock them, then automatically lock will be done on the same day. Okay, then announcement of round 1 seat allocation or allotment will be 29th of June. So 29 June the first round counseling will be completed and the result will be out, and those students who will be getting the desired seat, they can definitely go for the further admission process. Then they are saying accordingly, payment of seat acceptance fees, whatever you got in the first round, if you are satisfied with that, okay, they are saying that seat acceptance fees, document uploading online, specifying willingness, freeze, float or slide. We will see the meaning of that as well. What is freeze, what is float and what is slide. You will have these three options after getting something. Then and withdrawal, then that will be Thursday 29th of June, and it is last date. When you see, this is the start date, this is the end date. So for that the end date is 4th July. So you will be getting almost 5 to 6 days. Okay, not 6 days, 5 days only, 5 days for that purpose. Then online document verification by officers of allotted institutions. Then special eligibility of the allotted seat, if any, would be cracked by verifying officers. That will be 29th of June 2023. Okay, so that is the starting date. They have not given the end date for that. Then my dear, deadline for online document verification by officer, this is the last date, will be 5th of July. And then they are saying the last date for resolution of any query during online document verification or anything, that is 5th July once again. And after that the announcement of round 2, because whoever would be leaving the seats, so after that based on the empty seats, once again the shuffling will happen as per your choices, and results will be coming on the 8th of July for the second counseling. Then once again the procedure will continue, that on 8th July to 11th July, this time you will be having the 4 days time, okay, for the payment of seat acceptance times and document uploading, all those things. Then online document verification would be starting on 8th of July, will go till 11th of July. Then my dear, we can see, okay, sorry for this, let me, okay, cancel it. So now we are moving to the further case, guys. Then after second round, once again they are saying that last date for resolving any query is also the 11th of July only. Then deadline for willingness, change or withdrawal by the candidate will be the 11th July only. Then you will get the announcement of third round seat will be on 13th of July. So 13 July, the 3 rounds of counseling will be completed, which are the normal rounds. After that, special rounds will start. So then you will see payment of seat acceptance fees, document uploading online, and I will tell you the meaning of all the fees. What is seat acceptance fees? Okay, all those fees by the information brochure. So you can see that this is once again going to be the 13th of July. Online document verification will start on 13th of July for the third counseling, and on 17th of July it will be completed. Then after that, last date of resolution is also 17th of July. Then they are saying online admission on CCMT portal. This is PI reporting, and you will be going for the reporting in the finally allotted institute by depositing the partial admission fees online by the candidate. So 17th of July to 21st of July, whatever the institute you have allotted, you need to give the partial admission fees, and online withdrawal from the admitted institute will be 17th July to the 21st of July. So physically reporting at finally institute starts at national sport round, and that we are going to see in the further schedule. So you can see schedule for special rounds. So once the 3 rounds will be over, we will go for the special round. And the first special round, when we are talking about announcement of vacant seat, after 3 rounds, whatever the seats which students have left or not accepted, that list you will be getting by 25th of July. That is the start date for that. Start of online registration for special round and payment will be 25th July, and last date of online registration would be the 30th July. So 25th to 30th July you can apply for this. Then last date for resolution of any fee status, 31st July. Last date of online choice filling and locking will be 31st of July, and automatic locking will be 31st of July, and 2nd August you will get the result of the special round 1. Then after that, document uploading specifying willingness will be 2nd August to 6th of August. Then after that, online document verification by officers would be starting from 2nd, will go up to 6th of August. Then my dear, last date of resolution of any query will be 7th of August, Monday. Then announcement of seat allotment of special round 2 will be Wednesday, 9th of August. So guys, then you will be having after that the completion. So online document uploading 9th to 11th, then online verification 9th to 11th, then last date of resolution of any query will be 11th August 5 p.m. and from 15th of August I feel the session will be started. So that is how generally sessions at NIT started at different dates. Okay, but the complete counseling schedule I have shown you. So this schedule is saying that the things will be starting from today. First 3 normal rounds, and after that 2 special rounds will be there. Okay, so this was the brochure related to timelines. Now we will go for the complete which is, you can say, CCMT 2023 brochure is also available. We will go for information, and this is information brochure. So when you go for information brochure, a very big I feel this is a 3 MB file, you can download it, and it is of 45 pages. There is a small change. When CCMT portal was released, at that time they were saying that NIT Hamirpur is going to conduct, but the change is this is given by finally coordinated by NIT Kurukshetra. So NIT Kurukshetra is going to coordinate that, and after that this is a message from the chairperson from the desk of chairman of NIT Kurukshetra, and after that guys this is going to be the table of content, and one by one we will discuss all these things to clarify each and everything. So this is not the session where I'm just reading this, because reading can be done by you also. So I will be telling you all the important points. The very first point from this page is that gate score of 21, 22, 23, these are valid. Okay, so if you have appeared for gate 21, 22, 23, any of these 3 you are valid, and obviously gate score would be given preference. So where you are having the highest gate score, apply with that scorecard. Okay, then after that guys we are moving further. Then they are the list of abbreviatives. So this is for gate paper, this is for CCMT. If you are talking about the general category, then the same. Then if you're talking about general with disability, here there was nothing, here general PWD. Then here EWS, here general EWS, here general EWS PWD. Then OBC NCL, here will be OBC only. Here dash OBC PWD. Because while giving paper, it doesn't matter whether it is this category or not. That's why gate have not given for some categories like SC, like ST. Okay, and then we can say open category of seats will be shown by open. Okay, then we are talking about other abbreviations, CCMT, PWD. PI means participating institute. So if you have seen at the timeline, we have seen that after allotment of the seats, PI will be there. What is PI? Personal institute means that you need to go to the institute where you got the allotment for the final process. Okay, and then they have told about PL means provisional admission letter, SF means seat acceptance fees, WL for withdrawal letter, and SR for national sport round. Okay guys, now we are going to see this types of fees. It is very important. So because today if the round is started, you need to be prepared what amount you need to pay. So they are saying that first fees is registration fees. This will be non-refundable. So if even in between you leave the counseling, that will not be coming back to you. This is not going to be adjusted in the fees as well. So this is a non-refundable, and this will be deposited for participating. This is the participation for fees for CCMT, rupees 3,000 for general, EWS and OBC category, and 2,500 for SC, ST and PWD. So then we are talking about seat acceptance fees. That fees is to be deposited by the candidate when he accept. So if any seat is accepted to you, and even if you participating in other counseling, then also you can accept it. Okay, so if you are accepting it, you need to pay one more fees, but these fees will be adjusted into your admission fees. So whatever you need to pay at the final admission time, that amount will be adjusted in that, and that amount is going to be 30,000 for general EWS and OBC, and 10,000 for SC, ST and PWD categories. Then partial admission fees. Partial admission fees will be deposited by the candidate on the CCMT portal at the time of online PI reporting. That is, PI reporting means, I already told you, when you will be going to the institute, this will be a part of institute fees and will be adjusted against the finally admission fees. So it will also be adjusted there. This is 10,000 for general EWS, 5,000 for SC, ST, PWD. So then my dear, once again, if you are going for the other processes, special rounds. So if you are going for the special round, once again, there is a fees. Special round registration fees, it is non-refundable. This is for CCMT, 3,000, 2,500 similar. Then you can go into SR participation fees. This will be once again here 40,000 for general, 15,000 for SC, ST. This is fee to be deposited during registration at special round. This will be a part of institute fees, and it will also be adjusted against the finally allotted institute. And candidate, if have already paid SAF and PF in regular rounds, then will be adjusted towards the SR fees. So if you have already paid that fees previously, then it will be adjusted here, and you need to pay only the rest amount. Like there it was 30,000, here it is 40,000, and if you have paid both 30 plus 10, then no need to pay here anything. Okay, then NSR registration fees, this is for sport round. So once the special round will be over, then sport round counseling will be there. So for that non-refundable fee to be deposited, once again 3,000, 2,500. And NSR participation fees, once again, if you are accepting a seat, 40,000, 15,000 that you need to pay if you are accepting the seat, and obviously the fees will be adjusted with the total your semester fees or what. Okay, then we are moving further guys. Then we have already seen that candidate are advised to read the brochure carefully, they have mentioned, and you need to check the website again and again. Then they have mentioned the things like how many rounds are there. We already have seen there are 3 rounds normal, 2 special, and then sport round counseling. So they have mentioned the counseling process of regular rounds consists of 3 things. Online registration, payment of registration, choice filling and locking. This is first phase. Second phase is 3 round of counseling, seat allotment, depositing seat acceptance fees, uploading documents, submitting willingness, and online document verification. This is the second thing. Third will be online document verification and admission at finally allotted institute. So these are the 3 processes which will happen in all the rounds of counseling. Then after that, additional 2 rounds will be there. They have mentioned very strict information that any of the things you are putting as an information, if it is found to be incorrect, like you are putting that I have done my BTech from mechanical, and in your degrees and mark sheet it is found to be mechanical and automation, then they may cancel your admission. So whenever you fill, each and every detail should be filled properly, correctly. Okay, second thing, they have also said that the verification officer who will be checking all those things, they will be giving you some date within which you need to verify your document. If you are failed to do that, then also that will be taken care of and you may be punished for that, like the admission may be cancelled in that case. And they have mentioned that they will consider it as non-reported candidates. So it is important to ensure that email you mention, whatever email you will be mentioning, that try to put which is available in your mobile, so that if any mail is coming from CCMT, you can get a notification that mail have come and you regularly check that mail. Otherwise you may miss some of the notification or some of the things which you need to do. So take care of that as well. Okay. Then my dear, CCMT counseling will be full-time seats carrying scholarship. It is not for candidates seeking admission to sponsored seat. For GATE candidates only the scholarship will be there, not for the others. And then they are saying the eligibility criteria. One, you should have a GATE score of 21, 22 or 23. Valid means you should be qualifying in that. Then in qualifying degree, 60% for general EWS and OBC is required. And it could be a CGPA of 6 also if you are having the CGPA system, but that should be on a point of 10-point scale. If your university is using any other scale, then you can vary it linearly. Like you are getting a score of 7 in a scale of 9, then it will be converted with the linear proportion like on a scale of 10. Then my dear, they have also mentioned one thing, only primary mode of evaluation as mentioned in the qualifying degree certificate mark sheet would be considered while verifying eligibility. In case of both CGPA percentage are mentioned, then only CGPA would be considered. So if you would be putting both, then CGPA would be considered from your degree. And they have mentioned that 55% for SC, ST and PWBD candidates. Okay, sorry, PWD candidates. Then my dear, they have already said that it will be linear and your BTech should be completed, like your documents must be submitted by 30th of September 2023. So even if you have any supply pending, the result must come before that, so that you can submit the document before 30th September. Okay, like when I have done my MTech, my BTech degree was completed, and as the paper was there in the May month and results came in the August month, by September we got all the documents, and before 30th September you need to submit that to the institute where you are doing the MTech. Okay, for each program eligibility is defined based on the certain combinations, like you know GATE papers you have done by ME, XE. So based on that all these things would be decided, and for seat matrix and eligibility matrix which provide the number of seats available for different category in each program, for that you need to go to the website again and they will show you for any institute how many seats are for general, how many for OBC, like that. Okay, then you can see other things related. Candidates are required to ensure that they fulfill all such special requirement before choosing such programs which are requiring some special requirements. Okay, so they have mentioned that those eligibility requirement will be mentioned, and if the later stage it is found that you have not done that, then that seat would be cancelled. Like if you are filling the form, you are applying for something, if GATE score is let us say from XC, then they would be asking that for XC your paper should be like design and thermal, and you have given by FM and thermal, then you would not be eligible. So you need to take care of all those things. This is, I have given one example. If your BTech is from any of the institute like associate membership programs, there are some Institute of Engineers, you are having Institute of Civil Engineers, Institute of Electronics and Electrical, similarly for Aeronautical Society of India, AMAESI. So what do you mean by that? There are some institute in 1948, they were situated or initiated by Jawaharlal Nehru, who was our Prime Minister earlier. So when he have made those things, at that time we were having less provisions, less colleges. So at that time if anyone want to go for graduation, this was providing a kind of correspondence BTech you can say. So these degrees were valid if you have already taken the admissions before 2013. They have mentioned the date 31st May 2013. If before that you enrolled into those courses, then you will be eligible for CCMT, otherwise you will not be. Okay, yes. Rules of seat allotment. Then my dear, they have said that first of all preference would be given to the GATE score. Like let us say there are 2 students whose gate score are going to be same, and they have applied for the same thing. They are saying NIT Trichy, I want material, I want that branch. Let us say any branch, computer science related, mechanical related, whatever. So in case of tie, then what they will do? They will give preference to the, in their unlikely event their gate score are being same, preference will be given for AIR. AIR means all India rank divided by the total appearance, because you may say this year less candidate, last year more candidates. So your AIR will be divided by the total number of candidates of that year in your branch, and then preference will be given to the best one. Then after that, even if that remains the same, for that case the preference will be given to the date of birth. The candidate who would be having more age would be given preference. If in the most highly unlikely event that these two things are also same, gate score is same, this ratio is same, and also you are having the same date of birth, for that case they will generate a random number, and that candidate who would be getting the lower random number will be given the preference. So that random number will work like a rank. Okay, then my dear, allotment rules are like category wise. How the sequence of seat category for allocation will be there? Like candidate, if it is general, open seats would be allowed. If it is general PWD, first open seat would be given, after that open PWD. Means if it is like general EWS, first open seats will be given to him, after that general EWS. So this is the preference. Like if anyone is getting good rank from any category, open seat will be allotted. After that he would be he would be checked for the other things, like if he is general EWS. Like if a candidate is, let us say, SC, then first open, then SC seat. Similarly, others have also mentioned. Then my dear, conversion rules for program, they have mentioned like this is like there are some groups that we will see refer in section 11. So these groups are also can be converted. Reservations of seat, reservation will be as per the government norms, and we are at the 12th page counseling process for regular rounds. You already have seen what is going to be done. Reporting at finally institute, final report, allotted institute, there you need to go for that date. You need to see the CCMT website regularly, and they have mentioned that at that time COVID-19 situations were there, so based on that it may be given like that. And if candidate fail to adhere to such new changes or updates, and due to the same any adverse action is taken, they will be solely responsible for the same. So you need to check the CCMT website regularly. Otherwise, you know that we are coming up with any such notification if comes, because maybe due to COVID some changes needs to be done. So in that case you have to be aware of that. Okay, online registration, payment, choice filling, locking. First of all, online registration, they will be starting from today only. You can go for the payments today only, and also that last date is around 21st or 22nd June. Then all the things we have already discussed as per the schedule, you need to go for that. Okay, so 3 regular rounds. Then after that you know the seat allotment, how it will be done. So eligible candidate for seat allotment who would be having for 2023, they have filled the fees and saved the choices. After that, they are saying that after the choice submitted by the candidates, a seat will be allotted based on the rules of the allotment. And what you need to do, that no hard copy of provisional seat allotment letter will be sent to the candidates. That whole process will be online only. And guys, when you are talking about the seat acceptance fees, on allotment of a seat, you need to pay the seat acceptance fees, upload the required document, and submit the willingness within the time, so that for other counseling your seat could be considered or not. And if the candidate fails to perform any of these activities within the time, he will lose any claim on the allotted seat and will not be considered for the seat allotment in the upcoming rounds. So you will not be considered in that case if you are not going to give that. Okay, so first of all, you will be paying the seat acceptance fees online, and I already told you that will be covered with the institute fees. So he or she seat allotment shall automatically stand cancelled if you are not going to pay the fees. Then my dear, they are saying that seat acceptance with the candidate will be able to download the provisional seat allotment letter, upload the document, and submit willingness online. Then my dear, online document you need to upload. Okay, so candidates who will not be filling any choice, they will not be able to participate in the counseling even after paying the fees. Candidates will not be able to unlock once the choices will be locked. So whenever you lock the choices, make changes whatever you want to make. And if you still have any inquiry, CCMT 2023 help@nitkr.ac.in. That is the email ID with which you can contact. And guys, you know that 3 round of regular round of counseling. First round of counseling, when it will be done, seat allotment will be done as per the rules. So if you are going to be allotted a seat, then it is mandatory to fill the seat allotment fees. Even if you are looking for the other rounds of counseling, you need to pay that fees once. So if in other round of counseling you are going to get some other seat, there is no problem. That fees what you have paid online only, and that will be considered for that institute where you are going to get the final admissions. But you have to pay. If you are not going to pay that amount, then you will not be considered for other rounds of counseling. Okay, and all payments are going to be online. And they have also said one thing, that whenever you will be paying for this fees, you need to also have a proof of this payment, because at the time of final admission you need to show that you have paid the fees. So for that, provisional seat allotment letter you will be getting, and you need to upload the document and submit your willingness. What is willingness? Now when we are talking about the willingness, you are going to have 3 types of willingness. One is float, other is slide, other is freeze. Like you have filled some 20 choices, I would recommend you try to fill maximum number of choices. But let us say you got the first choice what you filled, okay, then it's fine. But let us say you got 8th choice. Okay, you got 8th choice, and if you got 8th choice and you want that in subsequent counseling, if it is possible that I want some other choice which are filled before that, then for that you need to go for the float option, because float option says that if they wish to be considered in the next round for all of their better preferred choices, then my dear, they are across all the choices. If you want to have a better branch in the same institute where you are allotted, then you will go for the slide option. Because if they wish to consider in the next round for their better preferred choices only within the institute, like in the top 8 options you have 2 more choices in the same NIT, then you will get a chance if you are going for slide. And if you are going for freeze, it means you are fully satisfied, and then in the other counseling you are not going to participate. So these are the meaning of these 3. And then online document verification will be done, and if you are not going to be appeared within the date, and if within the date if you do not going to upload them, then you would be considered as non-reported candidates. Okay, so I feel I have already told you all these things. So updation of candidates data and cancellation of seat during the document verification. If whatever the details you filled that is different than the original ones, then your admission will stand cancel. But if you have filled, like you are a PWD candidate, SC/ST candidates, but you are failed to provide the certificate, like you say you are EWS, but you are failed to submit that certificate, in that case, my dear, that seat will not be given to you. Obviously that will be cancelled. But if you are qualifying the minimum eligibility criteria and you are eligible for general post, then my dear, definitely you will get another chance in the upcoming round of counseling. So try to fill all the details carefully, otherwise these kind of things you need to face. So but no doubt you will get after that another chance if you are eligible and from in general category can be considered. But still, my dear, it will waste your time and the things will be difficult, because in the first round you will not get anything. Then after that, obviously you will be getting something obviously lower than what you could get. Okay, so better you go for the good choice filling. So similarly, whenever you are going for the category filling, these are the conversion which are possible. General EWS can go to general category, OBC, SC, ST can go to general category, general PWD, all these can go to the, like general PWD to general EWS, PWD to EWS, OBC PWD to OBC, SC PWD to SC, like that conversions are possible. These conversions are not possible. General can go to general EWS, OBC, SC, ST, no, it is not possible. So OBC cannot go to general EWS or SC or ST. So this you need to take care of. Okay. Now, my dear, they are saying that if the candidate is found ineligible at the time of document verification, or you can say due to mismatch between his or her degree discipline as per the documents and the filled up during registration, his seat is liable to be cancelled and qualification degree name will be updated in the system for other rounds of counseling. Okay, yes. Then my dear, they have said in case of marks and CGPA would be given the preference, but they must match whatever you filled and whatever in the certificate, it must match. Okay. Then my dear, you can see in case the qualifying degree passing status field at the time of registration is found to be different at the time of verification, then it will be changed. Like you are writing appearing but you have passed, then it will be changed. Okay, and when it will be changed, then only it will be checked that minimum eligibility criteria is passed or not. Similarly, if you are filling the qualification year wrong, it would also be updated in the system. And in case of seat cancellation due to any of the reason, no fresh choice filling would be considered. So whatever you have filled before will be considered. Refund of fees will be dealt as by the refund rules. What do you mean by that? Like, you know, first fees, registration fees for CCMT was non-refundable, but seat allotment fees was refundable. Yes. Then my dear, you will get a ODVC. What is ODVC? ODVC is online document verification certificate. So my dear, whenever you will be getting a seat, you will go for the willingness of freeze or anything else. You will be getting a complete certificate in which all the details of your will be mentioned. It will be mentioned which choice you have gone through, and that you need to take a printout of, and at the time of admissions you need to take that with you. Okay, so final allotment will be mentioned there. So based on document uploaded by the candidates, the status of ODVC may be document verified online for minimum eligibility, seat cancelled and eligible for subsequent round, and seat cancelled and not eligible for subsequent rounds. Out of these three you will get something. After successful document verification and confirmation of the seat, you will be getting the complete admission formality, depositing partial admission fees in the period of online admission. After round 3, regular rounds when they will be completed, you can go for it, and after that special rounds will be there. And after that, if you are not going to be as per the schedule, failing this, their seat will be cancelled and it will be treated as auto withdrawal. Okay, so that is how the things can happen. In case of seat cancellation, candidate will lose any claim on the cancelled seat and entitled refund, if any, based on the rules once again. Okay, change of willingness. After document verification, the candidate can exercise one of the following options during the period given. Change of willingness, one more type of willingness, surrender and participate in next round is provided in addition to float, slide and freeze. So if you are going for surrender and participate in the next round, and second option will be withdrawal. So if you are, whatever you are getting, you are not happy with that, then that seat will be surrendered and you will be participating in the next round. So the activity is optional, hence if a candidate does not exercise any of these options at this stage, willingness submitted earlier will be carried forward. So first of all, you would be having these three: float, slide and freeze. After that, you will be having optional, that you can go for surrender and participate in the next round, and second is withdrawal. So if you are not going to fill these two, then by any one of these two, then whatever you filled previously will be considered as the final. Okay, then my dear, these options may be accessed by the candidate by login, and you will be getting OTP for that. Okay, so candidate who have already exercised this willingness at the time of online document uploading through the login and got documents verified successfully may change their willingness in the subsequent round online during the period given in the schedule time. So you know that permission of willingness change, you can go from float to slide, you can go from float to freeze, you can go from float to surrender and participate in the next round, you can go from slide to freeze as well. Okay, these are the willingness possible. Okay, so my dear, the willingness can be changed like that, and these activities optional, hence if a candidate does not change the willingness, then whatever you have already kept, that would be considered. Like you have said freeze, no updation will happen. Okay, yes. So if you are going for surrender and participate in the new round of counseling, then my dear, whatever you got, you will not be having any claim on that. But yes, you can appear for the other rounds of counseling and you will have a chance to get something better than that in the upcoming counseling, but only chance. Okay, and after that, if you are going for withdrawal, in that case you will not be able to participate in the other rounds of counseling as well. Okay, so guys, this we have discussed, and the same will be done in the second round of counseling. Okay, and then once again the seat allotment will happen, once again the same options will be there, and then you will be having the third round. Okay, once again the payment, online documentation, submission, all things will be repeated again and again for the third counseling also. Okay, so this is going to happen, online document verification. So these things will completely happen. And now we are talking about the online admission in the finally allotted institute. So the PWT candidates will be required to undergo the medical examination by the medical board, the finally allotted institute, at the time of reporting after special round as per the schedule mentioned, and as an outcome, online deposition of partial admission fees and successful online document verification, a provisional admission letter will be given to you. And if you are going to get that, okay, allotted seat will be cancelled if you are not going to do that. Okay, the candidates are required to report at the finally institute. You need to go and report the finally reported institute after the special round 2, and for that schedule will be given to you, and that you need to do. And there the fees deposited, whatever the fees is required, that also you need to pay. And if you are failed to do that, whatever the fee you have paid, that will be forfeited. Okay. Then withdrawal from admitted institute. After successful admission, candidate may withdraw from the admitted institute as per the schedule. For that also you will get an OTP on withdrawal from the admitted institute. The candidate will not claim the allotted seat. Okay, and special rounds, you can say that such candidates may participate in the special round, making the fresh registration and choice filling. 2 special rounds will be conducted. Okay, now let us see the rules for the special round, who can participate. Okay, like if they are saying that candidate who did not register for CCMT rounds but are eligible as per the eligibility criteria will be eligible. So if you have not participated in the first 3 rounds, then also you are eligible. And if candidate who have participated in the regular rounds but got admitted on a seat will be eligible for participating in the special round, but then whatever you got before, that will be automatically cancelled. Okay, so my dear, that is why whatever you got before, that would be cancelled if you are going to appear for the special round. And for that also you need to go for the fresh registration and choice filling. Candidate who have participated in CCMT regular round but did not get any seat will be eligible for this. Candidate who have participated in CCMT regular round got a seat allotted, however the seat got cancelled during document verification and all, then they can also participate in the special round by doing the special registration and choice filling. So guys, detailed procedure of special round will remain the same, like whatever we have seen: online documentation uploading, submission of willingness, online documentation, then willingness withdrawal, then second special round will go on. So this way we are going to have the complete procedure. Okay, then my dear, the final reporting would be done, and if you are not going to produce all the documents and everything required, and the fee payment will not be done in between the time, then the seat will be getting cancelled. And also, so whenever you will be going after special rounds, you will be going for the physically to the allotted institute. At that time, if anything, let us say whatever the fees is pending, you have paid first 3,000 for CCMT, that is non-refundable. After that you have paid 2 fees. One is partial admission fees, other is seat allotment. So both will be considered and they will be adjusted in the admission fees. So you can see by going into this CCMT website, you can go for the tentative schedule of that, and also by going to the institute's website, you can see the total fees and the net amount after deducting of what you have already paid, you have to pay at the time of physical reporting. Okay, so this is what you need to do. So guys, method of fees payment, as I already said, UPI, wallet, debit card, you can say credit card, net banking, all are taken. Refund and adjustment, registration fee paid for registered in regular rounds or special round, that is non-refundable. And fees, whatever you have paid at the time of seat allotment and participation fees if any, will be initiated after the completion of counseling. So if you are not getting any seat, then obviously you will be out of the counseling as you have only paid one fees. But if you get a seat and do not get admission, and then you will be getting the refund of those seat allotment fees and all at the end. Okay, so guys, adjustment of seat, acceptance fees and participation fees will be done. Now we will see the rules for refund. So my dear, the rules for refund is like that: if the candidate does not upload the required documents, if discrepancies found during the document verification, after successful online documentation verification, the candidate does not report the institute, in that cases, obviously the seat will be cancelled and SAF will be refunded. Seat allotment fees will be refunded after deducting a processing fees of 1000 rupees. But after the completion of counseling, it will be done. After depositing SAF in regular round successful document verification, candidate selects the option surrender and participate in the next round. And no seat is allotted in the subsequent round. Candidate does not participate in the special round, the SAF will be refunded after deducting 1000 rupees. After depositing the SAF in regular round, if the candidate withdraws and round 1, round 2, round 3, and SAF will be refunded after deducting 1000 rupees. So guys, after depositing SAF regular round successful online document verification, CCMT candidate does not pay partial admission fees on CCMT. The SAF will be refunded after deducting processing fees of 2000 rupees. So my dear, refund to candidates falling in above category will be made if do not participate in the special round. In case candidate register and special round, full amount without any deduction will be adjusted. So my dear, in case such candidate register for special rounds, the full amount of SAF without any deduction will be adjusted in the special rounds participation fees. Okay, so now we are talking about the special round. If no seat is allotted in the special round, the participation fees will be refunded without any deduction. Please note that seat retained from regular rounds will be treated as seat allotted in special rounds. In that case, the fees will not be refunded and it will be transferred to the allotted institute. If no seat is allowed, guys, now let us see everything based on the flow chart that will give you easy understanding. You will start, and online registration and fees payment you have to do, and online choice filling you will be doing, and after that the choice will be logged as per the schedule if you are not going for locking the choice. Now round 1 result will come. When the round 1 result will come, either you will be allotted a seat or you will not be allotted a seat. If you are allotted a seat, then my dear, you need to pay the seat acceptance fees, upload required documents, specify the willingness. Okay, after specifying the willingness, online documentation verification will be done, and after that status of online document verification, either they will be verified. Okay, either they will be verified. If they are verified, you can go for two things. You can change the willingness by doing two kind of things. One, you can go for what? One, you can go for the surrender and go for the next, and second is you can go for the withdrawal. So willingness change or withdrawal as per the schedule you can go for. And if the documentation are not verified, then my dear, still eligible for the next round. Okay, then my dear, you can say if any query is raised, you can upload the document as per the query. Then my dear, you can say once you are going for this option, willingness or withdrawal will be done. In case of withdrawal, the things would be ended, and here the second option is going to be freeze if you are having willingness of freeze. So third is going to be float, slide, surrender and participate for the next round. Then round 2 seat allotment as per the schedule will be done. So guys, now let us see the complete procedure with the help of the tables. So you can see the flow chart. Okay, first of all, the counseling will be started. Once it will start, you will go for the online registration, fee payment, online choice filling, and you need to log the choices. If you will not do that, as per the schedule, it will be automatically logged. Then round 1 seat allotment as per the schedule will happen. There will be two cases: either you will get something or you will not get something. If you do not get something, you will be going for the next counseling. If you are getting something, then my dear, you need to pay the seat allotment, seat acceptance fees, then upload required documents, and after that specify willingness. Willingness, I told you the options. Then my dear, as per the schedule, online document verification will happen. If your documents are verified, when you will be going for that, they will show you the status. If they are verified, no problem. Okay, if they are verified, no problem. Then you will be having the options. Okay, and if they will raise any query, you can fulfill it by submitting the required documents. And if they are not verified, then my dear, you can also eligible for the next round. Okay, still eligible for the next round. Then my dear, optional, whatever I said, you will be having either withdrawal, or you can go for the freeze and get whatever you are getting. You will be accepting that, and you can also go to float, slide, or surrender and participate in the next round. In that case, what will happen? Round 2 seat allotment will be going on as per the result, and once that will be done, we will go for the same way. The seat is allotted, yes or no. If it is allotted, document already verified. Okay, if not, they will be verifying this, and the same process will repeat. Pay seat acceptance fees, upload required document, and specify willingness. So online document verification will be done as per the schedule. Once again, you will be having the same thing repeated, and here, if the seat is not allotted, you will be going to the next round. Okay, if the verification is not done completely, then you will be going for the next round. If any query is raised, you can fulfill it. Otherwise, you can go for the, once again, either withdrawal or freeze, or you can go for the float, slide, or surrender to the next round. Then my dear, round 3 allotment will be done once again. Okay, and after this, once again, the same thing. Either you will be allotted a seat or you will not be allotted. If already verified, then there is no need. And has the allotted institute changed after document verification in the previous round? Yes, you will be going for this time the online document verification, special eligibility checked by the final institute as per the schedule. Then my dear, once again, you can see the status of online verification, and once again the same thing will be repeated. And guys, once again, you can see at the end of all the 3 rounds, this will be finished. Okay, this will be finished. So this is about the complete flow chart. Now for the special round, we will see. For the special round, what you are going to do, once again, you will go for the start, and this is a fresh counseling will be starting. You will go for the fresh choice filling. Okay, then special round 1 seat allotment as per the schedule. Seat allotted, no, yes. Once again, the same thing will happen. Document verification, and you will be having queries to be solved, or if not verified, for the next round you will go. You will once again have the option to withdraw, freeze, or float. Then the special round 2 result will come, and once again the same thing will happen. So at the last process will be reporting and depositing the balance fee by the admitted candidate, all rounds physically at the finally institute. Okay, and this will be the finish. Okay, so now the list of documents what are required is 10th, 12th, mark sheet, BTech, okay, voter ID card, or you can say mark sheets. All the BTech mark sheets would be required, and degree completion certificate, GATE scorecard would be required, SC/ST certificate if you are having any category. Okay, so these are the documents which will be required, and they are also mentioned in the list of documents to be produced at the allotted institute. And previous ones are, they are related to what? They are related to what? They are also related to online document verification. So this is online, and there you need to submit the document once again. And then my dear, after that, once your MTech will be over, you can get them back. Okay, then there are some undertakings would be taken from you. Okay, so that also you need to fill. And rest, my dear, these are the affidavits. They are for special categories only. So you can see that I feel this is the all information which are available in this. I feel we have completed it. So if you find any difficulty, you can write in the comment section. You will get this PDF on my Telegram channel, Mechanical by Dheeraj Sardana. And guys, any problem, anything if you face difficulty with, you can write the comment section and my Telegram channel. We will resolve all your queries. So goodbye for this particular session, and all the best.